Hi everyone. Hi. It's been a wonderful week. Yeah. Uh, Today we are going to have a different topic. I'm going to talk about women in general, mothers, and this time I'll focus on African women. I don't mean to disrespect anybody or the race of anyone, but I just want to give thanks to African women in a way that they raise up their children in different ways and different countries. You know, Africa is a continent with 54 countries, but I will talk much about Zambian mothers and Zambian women. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to every African woman, every African mother who may come across this video. You have really done the best that you can for us as children. You have gone to the limits to raise us up as children. You sacrifice your time, you sacrifice your resources, and it has not been easy on your side. Last week I just sat down with my friends and I also thought of the things that we are talking about growing up in Africa, particularly because I grew up in Zambia, and what our parents have to go through for us as children. Really, I don't know if other mothers in other continents do the same, but really, it was just an emotional week for me, and it was not easy. African mothers, you've taught me things that not every mother teach their children. I'll give an example of school studies. The school system in Zambia was privatized, and mothers really do sacrifice all they can for the children to go to school. A parent can have a transport money to either go for work into town or go anywhere that she wants, or to pay for the students or for a son or a daughter who's supposed to go to school. But parents really sacrifice that. We don't walk on foot many kilometers, but there are buses for us. There could be 3 slices of bread in the house. A Zambian mother would give a son that bread. A Zambian mother will do their best to manage, no matter how many children they have. And I just want to appeal to African men, may we learn to treat our women better. Our women has always been there for us. To every man who's married a Zambian or an African woman, mother of your children, or just a wife you don't have children, please take care of that woman. According to different experiences in life, different cultures, different ethnicity, different lessons, I really come to say Zambian women, they really go to the extreme. I know it may sound very bad to anyone who doesn't understand, but if you are raised up by a Zambian woman, as they say in Africa that it takes the whole village to raise a man. So when I say my mother, actually she might not be only my biological mother. There are other aunties, we call them mothers. They raise us up. Women do their best to raise us up. Women provide in times of need. Women managers. I would love to encourage everybody that as an African man and as African people, may we learn to treat our women with respect. May we learn to treat our women with honor. African women, they do a lot as wives. African women, they do a lot as friends. African women, they do a lot as mothers. It's really wonderful that I was raised by wonderful people. It could not be only to my mother and dad. I really appreciate all the aunties. I really appreciate all the mothers of my friends who could tell me not to smoke, who could tell me never to miss school. Really, Zambian mothers, they take it on them to raise up a son. There are many women in my life that I met who I call mother, because in Zambia, if you meet a woman who's your mother's age or she has got a child, they taught us that we have to start calling them mother. Actually, the word mother to us is the word of respect. But I know in other cultures the word mother is a word of disrespect. A Zambian mother, if he finds a young man trying to smoke at an early age before they are 18 or 20, they will try to confiscate the cigarette, try to ask the son's name, know the family, go and talk to the parents so that the son does not go in a wrong way. They could not be their physical children, but just maybe someone in the neighborhood. Really, they do a lot. I remember one time I was coming from school in Zambia. I was sick, I had a stomach problem. I sat down and two women were passing, going to the market, and they stopped and asked me what was the problem. I said I couldn't move because I've got a stomach problem. They really carried me, held me by the hand. We walked together until we arrived home. I found mom doing laundry. Really, let us not change our culture. Let us live the way we have been. And us as fathers, husbands, let us learn from our fathers and our great-grandfathers to take care of our women, take care of our mothers. You might be an African mother. You might have been abused physically. You might have been abused in any other way. You might never felt loved or appreciated. Please take it from me as an African man and as a person. I really want to say thank you very much. And whatsoever you have done, there's no money that can pay you as a mother. Only God can bless you. Only us as children can be thankful. So I'm saying thank you to all African women on behalf of all children you have raised. All 54 countries, all continents. I just want to take this time and appreciate African women, African mothers, African sisters. Even the way we relate with our sisters, it's so much different. Even the way that we talk and reason over things and solve matters, it's so really wonderful. You may have a sister from Nigeria, you meet someone from Kenya, the way you're even going to joke, the way you're going to sit together and just reason about things, it's really wonderful. Women, you rock. I really want to say, if no man, either your husband or your father or your brother, has never said thank you to you as a Zambian woman, as an African woman, I want to take this opportunity on their behalf and say thank you, African woman. You did your best. You've raised us right. You've tried your best. I know you are not perfect. You might have your own ways to do things which might have not been perfect for us, but if I look at the limits where we push you as children, where we pushed you as men in general, it's not an easy one. I really want to say thank you very much for the job that you continue to do. We look up to you as our mothers. We look up to you as our sisters. We look up to you as our wives. And believe you me, without you women, without you mothers, without you wives, without you sisters, as men and as Africans, we can't do anything. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful week, and we'll get to see you again. Take care. Bye. I want to go, but I feel like not going. I think I should say something also to men. If you have married an African woman, treasure that woman. Love that woman. Take care of that woman, as it is our duty to love and to provide for our wives. Provide comfort, provide happiness, provide shelter, provide anything you can. There is no other woman like an African woman. Men, let us not be abusive. Let's not abuse our women. Let us not abuse our sisters. Let us not abuse our wives. We can do better. Before it's too late, before we lose our women to people of other races, as they are learning how special our women are, may we learn to treat our women better. Let's treat them with respect. Let's treat them with honor. You can look why Africa, they call it Mother Africa, but not Father Africa. Women have a major role to play, and we have seen what women have done for us. As a continent, we can see what women are still doing even now. As men in political position, in churches, in communities. Let us learn to respect women. Let us learn to treat them with dignity. Before it's too late, before we lose our ethnicity, before we lose their care, before we lose their love, brothers, let us take care of our women. African mother is an African mother. An African wife is an African wife. Talking from experience, talking from lessons, talking from observation, we see movies, we see online YouTube, you can see videos, and you can tell the difference. African women, I'm sorry for any disrespect, for any mistreatment. For my African brothers, Zambian brothers, we can do better. Let's improve the way we treat our women. We are here to complete each other, not to compete with each other. So let's build our Africa together. But this video mostly I wanted to say, African mothers, thank you. African wives, thank you. African sisters, thank you. I really appreciate. Thank that indeed there are women who have been women. Our society can even stand the way it is today. As they say, behind every successful man, there's always a woman. I want to say, beside every successful man, let us walk beside. Let us not put our women behind. Let's walk with them side to side. Well, that's it for today. Please help me, correct me, ask me after you watch this video, and also compliment or encourage so that we could do more. As for now, shalom, shalom. Take care. Bye.